So I'm here to preview the Cup with England's prop Phil Vickery. So where do you think today's game can be won and lost?
Well, I think it's easy, but a lot of talk, pre-match about the scrum and how England are going to dominate Australia there. But I think for England it's going to be interesting because it's not all about the scrum. We all know about the Australian backline and their ability to score tries. Wales proved last week that they dominated that scrum time and still lost the game. So I think for England today it's going to be about getting the right balance.
And you mentioned the front row. How much of an influence do you think that can have on the outcome of the game? Because Dan Cole and Andrew Sheridan are looking particularly strong.
Yeah, no, I think the whole scrum, the unit, I think is looking very strong. I think England have to be careful not getting too wrapped up and become so blinkered and one-dimensional. It's going to be about the whole game because away from the scrum, Australia are given opportunities, and if we're not defensively right, then they're going to score tries. And you can have the most dominant scrum in the world. If you're not concentrating on your all-round game, you're still going to lose a test match. And
you mentioned the Australian backline there, which are looking like it's one of the best divisions in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
Where do you think their main strengths are?
I just think they're all round. I think they've got so many guys who are so comfortable on the ball, and their passing and just their running lines and just the very basics of the game, which we all practice right down to grassroots, being able to run and pass without breaking stride, just in the ambition to actually want to do it. And I think not so much with the All Blacks last week, but I think particularly watching in the Southern Hemisphere, the Tri-Nations, that given an opportunity, particularly on turnover ball, they identify weaknesses in your defence, whether that be a front row forward, get your fast guys, the guys with footwork running at the front five who are tired, and they're creating opportunities.
So finally, you've had some sort of notable successes against Australia, thinking here 2005 and 2007 in Marseille. How special a game is it when England play against Australia?
I think England and Australia are always very, very special games, and for all the history, they've always got something bad to say about us. They've always, the press and the old guys come out. I'm sure Mr. Campese's had plenty to say again this week. He usually does. But I think it boils down to the respect, I think, in truth, that both countries have for each other, and they certainly don't like our track record against them in the World Cups, and we've sent them home crying a few times, and I think certainly today England will send them home again.
So what's your score prediction?
I think England are going to win. I think England are going to win well. I think the second half performance, particularly last week, fills me with a lot of hope for the England team. I just hope they can start off in the same vein which they finished the game. If they can do that, I think we're going to win and win well.
Great, thanks Phil.